Whoa.
That's planning it.
That's why.
That's a big
That's a
Marine
pro
move.
gamer
Move.
Pro
right
gamer
there.
move right there.
Just pretend your big monsters have guns. Then you go bang, bang, bang.
Let me get my fingies
Yep.
working. Oh, I can kill it now. Don't make me do anything stupid. I love you, Five,
We're
but
playing
that
in
deck
a-
is disgusting. I love
I
you.
can't play these.
I love you. It's the realest I've ever had to be with you.
Congratulations.
20 times. Hey, I like it, Tank.
It's the little things in life.
Yeah, that's what she tells me to.
He's a small little boy.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about that. Just a casual little good fun guy. I don't do it that often.
Thanks,
Your
Tank.
command, man.
You're welcome.
I thought you might just be a real cool guy about it. Because some of us like to follow the rules of the game, Tank. That's what I get for counting wrong.
I understand your frustration.
Does it really?
I'm going to continue to be the problem.
Yeah, I thought we were cool, man.
I am well aware of every single card that's in this deck.
It doesn't count as commander damage.
I know. We all know who the problem is, right? That is the best move I have ever seen you make in a game of Magic.
It's been a great time.
You've literally been the only threat in the game so far, really.
He's important to this deck, I assume.
Yeah.
Tank hasn't been hit by my commander
And
at all.
he has Minache.
That's a really good point. Hey, Tank.
And that's politics.
Alrighty, welcome back to Reaper's Game Shop. We were just talking about it, I guess, before we get started. Hey, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, go ahead and like the video, leave a comment. We love to hear from you guys, especially if we mess some stuff up, because we don't always catch it. You know, we're all having fun, but it's good to better our game. You might notice also today we've got our fresh new playmats. We're all using our Reaper's Game Shop playmats, so that'll be consistent going forward. Anyway, so here for the $100 version of our Budget Wars. The three that I really remember that I put in for this one are Descent into Avernus, to hopefully speed the game along a little bit more. Agate Instigator, to really help me for getting my commander out quick and big anytime I play it. And Enduring Courage, to maybe get an extra swing in on the first turn.
Hello, everybody. I'm number 5. I guess I'm going to be playing some sort of blue-red thing. It's a human elf shaman. I've been told that the notable upgrades are replaced all the lands with basic lands. So we're going to see how well this goes.
I hope more than anything 5 sees that and genuinely freaks out.
I hope so, too.
Hi, it's Hutch, back with Tatsunari and his enchantment and the frogs. Big ads this time are Omniscience for free spells. Yargle and Multani to give it flying to make slaps people with 18 damage. Fun. And Bear Umbra to untap all my lands.
Hey, it's Gunnar back here again. Some notable upgrades are I really just upgraded my removal. People aren't going to like it, but yeah, it's part of the game. This just in. It's a lot of board wipes.
So I'm
We
going
love
to go
board
ahead
wipes.
and reset here.
Me.
We'll do a re-roll.
Me.
It's me.
Cut that one out.
Shoot.
We only get one.
Okay.
That one's not good enough.
Alrighty, everybody happy with their hands? Or
Guess I'll go with this.
alrighty, well, let's start us off here with a Terramorphic Expanse that I'm gonna crack for a forest and pass.
Whoa.
I am
That's
going
cheating.
to play a basic mountain and
I'm so
pass.
glad I did that.
So I'm actually going to play Terramorphic Expanse and go search for a forest.
Can I draw? Go ahead. Okay, I'm going to draw. I'm going to play an Isolated Chapel, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Anybody want to cut this?
No.
Yeah, let me go grab my sword.
I don't understand why you're shuffling.
Because some of us like to follow the rules of the game, Tank.
Why would you want to do that? Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to have Mana Crypt in here? Shit.
Well, this was recorded 6 months ago, so no.
Okay,
we would have never.
Yeah. 6 months ago.
mountain
That's
for
easy.
turn. Tap 2 for a Zerta Druid.
The
And then I'll
wildest card I've
pass.
ever seen.
What is Oh, it's a mana dork.
It's a mana dork that deals
Draw.
1 whenever it becomes tapped. Deals
We're
1 to each
gonna do-
opponent.
It's disgusting.
Island.
What?
Into a Mind Stone, and then into a pass.
I don't know why I don't like Gruul. Like,
No?
I like green so much, and red isn't bad. I like red outside of it. Just
Yeah.
the two together, and just
I'm gonna play a swamp.
Why?
Just pretend your big monsters have guns. Then you go bang, bang, bang.
I'm gonna play Composer of Spring.
Okay.
As has Constellation, whenever an enchantment
Alright,
enters the
pick.
battlefield under my control, I put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield tapped.
Oh,
If I
love
control 6 or more enchantments, instead I may put a creature or a land card from my hand onto the battlefield tapped.
It's a real good one.
Yep.
Sweet card.
Have
I
good-
love that card.
Pass.
I'm gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna play. Oh, let's see. Let's play an Island.
It sure is.
I'm gonna just go ahead and pass the turn on over to you, Tony.
We'll untap
We'll just do that.
and draw. We're going to play a mountain. We're going to... That's pre-combat. Can I do this? Can I make it work?
No.
I don't think I can. I'm going to play a Soul Ring
Yeah, what?
and then an Enduring Courage. So the Enduring Courage says that
Yeah.
another creature ETBs under my control, +2/+0 and haste until end of turn. And then when it dies, it comes back as an enchantment.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing this 1/1 at tank. And when it becomes tapped, each opponent loses 1 life.
Yep. I have no blocks.
So you take.
Take 2.
Then I'll pass.
Ooh, that's a nice card. I didn't know that was in there. We're gonna play
Oh, you built
another.
the deck.
Huh?
Didn't you build the deck?
As number 5, yes. I am well aware of every single card that's in this deck. I'm gonna play an Island. We're gonna do.
Get motivated over here.
I am. So I'm gonna cast a Stormcatcher Mentor. Haste and prowess and my instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast now.
That's a card.
Mhm.
That's a card. That is a card.
Taking advantage of that, I'm going to pay 1 for an impulse. Look at the top 4. What do I have in here? I think we're going to take that. Do we need to reveal it? Nope. Put 1 in my hand, the rest in the bottom in any order. So I get to dictate that and go ahead and
What'd you put in your hand?
I don't have to reveal it.
I know you could.
I could.
We were hoping you would.
Nope.
I thought you might just be a real cool guy about it.
We know
Let's see.
Tank's not that
cool.
You have a 3/3. I'm going to swing a 1/1 at
It's a 2/2 because you just casted something.
the 2/2
That's prowess.
because of prowess. Because that's how this game works.
We
And then now I'll
all know
pass.
you don't follow the rules.
Nope.
What's going on?
No,
here?
5 follows the rules. He just misses his triggers.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Other players don't shuffle their deck after they search for cards.
Yeah.
Island. I've reached Soul Tie.
Whoa. Nice. Whoa.
Cast Tatsunari.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
And I'll pass.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play a forest and play the right land and not screw that up like I almost just about did. And then I'm gonna pay 3 for my commander. Tree counters. Then I will go on ahead and pass the turn. I have all my colors, friend.
We'll untap.
If that matters to you.
We'll draw.
I think I have all my colors.
Indoraptor has access to blue, right?
You literally have access to all your colors with my board.
I understand. That's not what I'm asking. I was wondering.
Indoraptor
Yeah.
has no access to blue.
No, he's green, red, and black.
Okay.
I always do the same thing. I, for some
For some
reason,
reason-
always think that's the blue one, but it's Indominus Rex. That's the blue dinosaur.
So we're gonna do.
No, we're thinking the one that pairs with Owen Grady. Blue. The one that's like,
Yeah.
is it Demir?
I think it is.
I think that's the one we always think it is.
Need to make sure I do this correctly.
No, you don't.
And tap for green. Each of you will take one. And tap for red. And I've got to do it all in the main phase. And I'm going to end up floating one colorless because I'm going to spend the rest on Clothis, God of Destiny. My devotion is such that Clothis is a creature. She's 4/5, indestructible, but enduring courage gives her +2, +0 in haste.
You're only at 6.
Oh, it's 7.
Yeah, you're only at 6. He's 7.
Yeah, I always forget. Never mind, not a creature. But at the pre-combat main phase, because it's the monocolor, are 5, right? Yeah. Pre-combat main phase, I will exile target card from a graveyard if it wasn't a land. I add a red or green. Otherwise, I gain 2 life and Clothis deals 2 to each opponent.
Okay.
Then I'm going to do a red and a green, and I'm going to cast the Indoraptor with the remaining floating from the Soul Ring.
3.
So it'll come in with 3 counters on it. Enduring Courage will give it the +2. And now I have 7. But I should have, if I had played it in the different order, Clothis would have had haste.
Yeah.
So that's what I get for counting wrong.
Hey, man. We all know I'm terrible at sequencing. You're just joining the club.
That's true. I'm going to move to combat right away, and I'm going to swing. So it's 6. So it's an 8 damage over at you, Hutch.
Oh, I'll take it, and it's commander. So I will. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alrighty. Then I'll pass.
Yep.
I hate that card.
Indoraptor?
Yes.
Yeah.
That works. We're going to play a basic mountain. Let's see. So we got.
I don't have a ton of ways to trigger it right now, though. In fact, it's basically just combat damage. So as long as nobody blocks, it's all good.
Still.
I'm going to do preordain.
Prowess.
Yep, I do get prowess. Bottom right.
Oh, lordy. Stalker is doing things.
We're going to put them back in this order.
God, I hate that.
And
This
we're
one.
going to draw a card. And we're going to pay 2. Get a guess I would do this as well. And I'm going to play Offspring for Kuro Sanction Mage. I paid the 2 for Offspring, so I will get a 1/1 token. Whenever I cast a 9 creature spell, this deals 1 damage to someone else. Stormcatcher's got +1/+1. I might have tokens. I'll have to go look. Gunnar, how big's your thing?
3/3.
3/3. That's bigger than 2/2.
1/3 and 3/3.
I think for right now, I will go ahead and pass.
Stop it.
Dude, as soon as I did it, I was like, shit. I realized I was just complaining about it. It's the nervous ticks, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Enchantress's Presence. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I draw a card.
Enchantment ETB.
That's not an enchant. Oh, yeah, it is.
What?
Whoa.
That's not the card. You were thinking it was Yavimaya Enchantress.
Yeah, it was.
That's not what it is.
I don't have a land to put down, so.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. You do get your toad, though, don't you?
I do get to make
you get it.
Zadella.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be all.
How much does your commander cost? Commander cost CMC?
3.
Okay.
2 and a black.
Okay.
Excuse me.
If you're on like Ebzan Falconeer, each creature with a +1 has flying.
It's pretty good.
Oh, and then
You control or just each?
Yeah, I control. I ain't giving it to you, Vance.
Alrighty. One tap and draw.
Just Just need some things on the board.
Pre-combat main phase, Clothis trigger.
I don't have a graveyard.
Would you like to hear to a preordain or impulse?
Or Terramorphic.
I have no idea if these are supposed to play there. So
You do have 2 lands that are targets.
2 lands targetable.
And it's the same land.
I think I'll get rid of the preordain. So
Gain
I'll
2
gain
life.
2, and you all will each lose 2. Nice otter mage.
Yep.
I like it. We're gonna kick things off. I'll tap a red for Ryle. I'm gonna hit the Indoraptor for 1 damage. Give it trample until end of turn and draw a card. So time to roll the dice for the enrage trigger. Tank, you'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 on Hutch.
Yeah.
5, 6 on Gunnar. 5.
How much is it?
So it'll be
7?
just 6.
just a modest 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Against trample until turn, and I'll draw a card.
But it does have 5 toughness now. Or no, it's less.
Now it's
3.
down to 3.
Oh, I can kill it now.
Excuse me.
Eat.
Think. Tap for a green. I'm going to cast Tail Swipe. So I'm going to have the Indoraptor fight your Abzan Falconer.
Okay.
It does get +1/+1 until end of turn because that's during my main phase.
Okay. I can't kill it.
And Enrage trigger. Same numbers. Tank. Sacrifice a non-token creature or take 7.
I will take the 7.
28 club.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
You know, we should gang up on him since he's not in the club.
Try to get him in the club at least.
Then I'm going to move to
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That would be sweet.
combat. Trying
I'm
to.
just kind of here.
So we've got 3 damage marked on it. It got +1/+1 from the tail swipe. So it's 7/2 menace at the moment.
Man, that's lame.
I'm just swinging at Hutch.
Again?
You're doing Enchantress stuff, and I don't like it.
If it dies, it still does the enrage triggers.
Yeah, because it still
Mhm.
takes the damage.
Yeah.
It'll only be 1 trigger, though. The double block doesn't trigger it twice.
It doesn't have to be alive for it to.
Well, because it takes the damage, and then the trigger goes on the stack immediately.
I'll block it with Kaimi.
It's got menace.
And
Minache. It's got Minache. Unfortunately.
Are you gonna keep sending it at me if I take the damage?
I mean,
Well, I mean, you're almost.
that'll
dead
put
on
you at
commander
15
damage.
commander damage.
Yep.
I'm not going to send it at. I mean,
I mean, it'll eventually, but like
It'll
at least a
eventually,
couple
but, like-
turns. Give me, he could be here alive.
Yeah, spread out the gunner a little bit.
That's why I was
I mean-
surprised it didn't come my gunner because he can't block it at all. But
I
I guess
thought
I,
about it,
I
but-
guess I get the enraged triggers.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why I'm trying to like. Do I want to lose Composer of Spring right now? Don't really know if I want to lose.
You also have to have 6 enchantments for it to trigger.
That's true. Yeah, I'll block it with Composer of Spring.
You have 2.
alrighty. Everybody's favorite time, the enrage trigger.
Yeah. 1.
Tank.
Tank. Sweet.
7 or sack a creature.
Non-token creature.
Non-token.
I guess I'll sack the original.
And the Indoraptor is dead,
That's sweet.
which means Clothis is not a creature.
Cost 5.
So it'll cost me 5. I can't replay it this turn.
Not this turn.
Yeah, that's true. Then I'm going to pass.
Gonna draw. It's exactly what I knew would be there. Another basic island.
Yeah, I guess you did put it there, didn't you?
Oh,
You did put
yes,
it there.
I did because I scryed it.
Sure did.
We all know who the problem is, right?
I think not. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's me.
It's me.
I will bring out
I don't know the
Nira.
words to the song, or I would try to sing it. But that insert Taylor Swift lyrics.
Yeah.
So we'll cast Nira. Unfortunately, that taps me out all of the way. How big is your? You got a 1/1 that's left.
He has a
I got
1/1 and a
3/3.
3/3.
Jinx again.
3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A tank.
Hmm.
Well, I guess I got no reason to be like, hey, I won't block it. Besides the fact that it's maybe a little bit of goodwill. But like, if you want to hit me with a thing, I'll take the damage, and I'll probably regret it later.
I think I'll just leave everything up for right now and then go ahead and pass.
Yeah, I bullied Gunnar enough last turn. I didn't need to swing at him as well.
Damn. Yeah.
It's fine. I bullied him when I played against him.
Yeah, he did.
I'm gonna cast Boar Umbra on Tatsunari.
Yep. McFrog.
McFrog.
Plus one.
Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and Totemari.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 1.
Well, hold on. Before you do that, who are you swinging it at?
What do you think I'm swinging
Okay.
it at?
But is it worth it to do the health or try to at least get him to block?
Oh yeah, draw a card.
That's my thing. Is do you try to at least get him to block with maybe one of the things that he has?
I do
Not
have 6/6.
saying that he
You're
does.
right. You're right.
That he will. But either way, he's probably going to
I
take
do
the
have
life
something
at that
else.
point. Just
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna swing.
just
Go to
throwing it
combat.
out there.
I'm gonna swing Tatsunari at you.
Whoa, whoa, what's going on?
Weird.
Why me?
Weird. You got the most life, right?
Yeah, I do have the most life.
That's so
Yeah,
weird.
you're in the
Um,
club, so
Yeah, come
Yeah,
join the
it's
club.
real.
I'll declare no blockers, and
commander.
that's commander damage, right?
See, it's like at least now he had the. We
So
could
now
at
we're
least
like
try
close,
to get him to block.
close on commander damage. We're like a little
Yeah.
even now. I see.
now Gunnar deal 8 damage to bring him into the club, and then we can decide who among us we need to bully then.
Passing.
You go right ahead.
I can't. Can't. Or I would. I'm gonna draw a card. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Play an island. And I really just need. This really kind of sucks because I don't have anything that helps me at the moment. I played the wrong land, so that's fine.
Bummer.
Screw myself there by playing the wrong land, which I tried not to do in the first place.
You even talked about not doing it the other game.
I even talked
The
about
other
doing
turn.
it like 30 seconds ago,
Yeah.
and then played the wrong land. I'm just going ahead and pass because I screwed myself.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Untap. Draw.
I played the wrong land, and I already committed to it. So
Pre-combat main phase. I'm gonna exile the Falconer.
that's so rude of you. Like I would ever bring it back anyway.
So I'll gain 2. You'll each take 2.
I don't play recursion.
I don't know if I have recursion.
Not for creatures.
There's some. Yeah, there's some
Not for
for
creatures.
spells in there.
I mean,
But I bet
it would
there
make
is
sense
for
to have it for
spells.
spells.
I got so mad when I snapcasted last night.
I'm gonna tap for a green. You'll each take 1 additional.
Oh god damn it! This thing's gonna be so big.
Red. 1, 2.
I don't like this. I really don't like this.
And the Indoraptor's back.
Anybody have a straight counter spell?
I'm convinced this deck doesn't actually have instants or sorceries in it at this point.
Damn it.
It's only coming in with 9 counters.
Only 9 counters?
And then the Enduring Courage gives it +2/+0 and haste until the turn.
Please. Okay,
How did this deck get to this
It's
level?
fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I'm just crying inside.
Oh, this is back.
Yeah. Just crying inside. Just crazy.
So I'm gonna move to combat.
Okay. Okay.
Gunnar, I feel like I know that your deck can become a big threat, and so I'm like, do I do it now?
I'm just here.
You know what? Tank. So that's going to be 14 coming at you.
14. Anything else on top of it, or just 14?
Just the
14
enrage
menace.
trigger.
And so
Menace
that if
Yeah, so
we,
if you block it, it's going to do the rolling of the dice.
Right. And it's got menace.
And you're still at risk of taking that 14 anyways if you don't sack one here.
On the bright side, if he has a bolt, oh no, those are +1 counters, aren't they?
yeah,
Yeah, they're counters.
yeah. So it's,
Okay, I
it's
couldn't
gonna be-
remember if they were +XO or
Oh,
And it has
XO
trample.
1-1.
no,
no
just
trample.
Menace.
No trample.
Just
Okay.
Menace
I
and
will-
the
Menace.
dumb trigger.
I will throw the
God damn it.
Stormcatch Mentor and the Auto Rage under the bus.
Okay. Trigger. Same as me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4.
Non-token
Non-token. So either you
or take 14.
or take 14.
Take 14.
It doesn't count as commander damage.
I know.
Hutch, how about before you do that, I just tell you to sack your commander? How about you just do that? Well, or you can take the 14 damage.
I don't want to lose
Okay.
the 4. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't want to lose
Okay.
the
Yeah, because you'd have to sack
Okay.
the creatures.
I
you'd lose the
understand.
Umbra.
Yeah.
I respect that. Also, I'm just giving you the option.
Nope.
Okay.
That's nothing about it. Hold on.
Second
Yeah, it's fine,
main.
That's good. That's actually the right choice.
I'm going to play this here tapped MDFC as my land for turn. Gets rid of a fling out of my deck. And then I'll pass.
He's rid of a
Am
fling.
I going to get
Oh, the back.
The-
yeah,
yeah, the
I
front
forgot.
side
I
of it.
thought you like actually meant fling. I was like, what?
No, the front
And I
side of
forget
it's
is
the.
the fling.
Which I'm sad to have to, like,
That's why you run the bounce lands.
yeah, that's fair.
Well, I would love to use my commander, but I think I'm going to cast Niv Mizzet. So whenever I draw a card, deals 1 damage to target creature or player. I can tap to draw a card, and I'm going to pass.
See, now I'm actually a lot more worried about tank.
I don't have anything to draw cards with.
I don't remember if Curiosity's in the deck or not.
5 built it, I bet it's
It's probably in the deck.
Yeah, the issue I'm running
You
into is in this Spellslinger deck,
Yeah,
got
it's
no
gonna give
freaking spells.
You get 50. You need 15 commander damage. If you can do it.
Whoa,
if you
hey,
can get
whoa.
it to where if you can get
That's
it to where
the-
he can't block.
Yeah, not going to happen.
I mean,
just
like,
saying. I was like, that's
I'm
a
fine
lot.
taking like another hit, but like
If he,
coming up
well, he
with
can,
15
his
out of
commander
it.
can make it to where it can't be blocked.
I know.
So
So that's
you
why
have
I'm
to
like,
also do
holy
that.
crap! Like, what are we talking
The
here?
problem
Like,
is he doesn't have white, so like all that glitter.
I'm
is
not
just
nearly as-
not
Yeah.
on the board.
I'm not nearly as worried about Hutch at the moment. So like, he knows that I'm probably not going to be swinging at him because
Yeah.
No way. I didn't even ever thought I could do this. Is why I took the damage, guys. Lakeside Shack enters on tap because I have less than 13 health.
whoa,
That's planning it.
That's
guys.
why-
That's some big
pro,
brain
that's a
move.
pro
It's
gamer
pro
move.
gamer move.
Pro
right
gamer
there.
move right there, dude.
Please tell me you
Hutch,
just top deck.
That is the best move I have ever seen you make in a game of Magic.
It's big brain time.
Brain blast.
That's awesome.
Somebody said that last night when I think Hutch actually played Brainstorm, and somebody said that, and I just started losing it. Okay, so he's got one. Oh God, this is gonna suck. I hate life.
There's 2 things I could do. I'm just so back and forth which one I want to do.
It's a lot of mana.
Oof.
Darkhold Maltani.
Oh.
that wasn't. That's not it. That wasn't it, Hutch. That was not it. That was not the play, brother.
I got nothing.
I understand.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play an island, and I'm gonna just go on ahead and do this. And I'm gonna austere command, destroying all creatures with converted mana cost 4 or greater, and artifacts.
So before you say artifacts, the converted mana cost of the Indoraptor is 3.
Oh, it's 3? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do. Oh fuck! I'm sorry. You'll at least keep your commander.
That's fine.
3 or less and 4 or greater.
Well, actually, I'll keep my commander.
I know.
Oh, I will. Okay.
You will.
Okay.
You'll still keep
So-
your commander.
All creatures destroyed.
So what do we want?
Well, hold on. How much mana do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4,
CMC 3 or less.
7, 8 total.
I'm
Now
okay with
cost
that.
7. So yeah. Hold on. Let's do. That'll give it haste. I'm gonna do. Yeah, do 3 or less and 4 or greater. We're just gonna board wipe. We're on
Okay.
board wipe.
Yeah, when you were like, "Oh, Hutch, that wasn't the play," I was like,
I
"Oh,
thought
that's-
he was 4,
Yeah,
and I forgot he had the Umbra. I was like, "Here, well, you're gonna lose it anyway."
and then the Enduring Courage is back as an enchantment. I'm gonna pull it up out of
It's
the.
mainly your commander.
Yeah,
And then I'm going to go ahead and pass. That's why I haven't been committing much to the board.
and-
I've just been really hoping to draw into lands. And was hoping to get a better board wipe, but you know,
I'm really hoping to draw into lands too, because
I love you.
I can't play these.
I love you,
'Cause I don't have.
but
any-
I'm not sorry.
It's fair. It's fair.
It's the realest I've
Oh.
ever had to be with you.
Pre-combat main phase, huh?
You should have said artifacts, by the way. You could have stopped him from casting it.
He still can't cast it again.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
I
he
can,
He can, but
but it's the full. Yeah, I mean, I'm.
makes it a lot harder.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's also it'll like only come in with
No counters.
no counters.
So it doesn't really benefit him.
So do I go for the mana off the
I
pre-combat?
did think
main
about doing
phase?
3 or less and artifacts, but Niv Mizzet. And then I saw Niv Mizzet in the corner of my eye.
You know,
Got
Yeah,
scared.
he was going to
And
do
then
a
got
whole
scared.
lot.
And then
Yeah.
got scared.
for a lack of anything else to do, and I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna exile this Terramorphic Expanse for
Out of mana.
a red mana.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tap out and recast my commander as a 3/1.
Okay.
I have there's literally nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
It does get the +2/+0 until end of turn and gain a haste. So I'm gonna move to combat and I'm gonna swing it at Hutch. Not Hutch, Gunnar.
I was like, okay.
He has no life.
I was like, I'll take that, I guess.
Then I'll pass.
Does it still have a +2/+2?
Because
No,
this
just
comes back
2-0.
as a
It's just +2/0.
and haste
Oh,
until end of
yeah.
turn.
Yeah. Are you going to deal it 1 damage? God, I hope so.
How am I going to deal 1 damage? You blew up my Niv Mizzet.
I don't know. It's
Enrage
it's a red
trigger.
Spell It Slinger deck. There's got to be something that deals 1 damage to it. I know he plays Bolt, so I know you can do at least 3.
I guess I'll do this
And play the
instead.
other Niv Mizzet?
I will Ether Gale, return 6 non-land permanents to their owner's hands. So we'll bounce that, that, and that. Is it worse if I leave that out?
How many is that?
That's
Is
3.
that 3?
Well, that was. This would be 3.
No, I'm going to tell you right now, if this helps, I
Okay.
have no enchantment removal.
I will bounce that, so at least you have to pay for it.
That's 4.
That's 4.
That's 3.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that
three.
was
That was
3.
3.
Yep, that was 3.
Because you can hit a Soul Ring.
We
I have nothing.
will hit the Soul Ring. So it's 4.
Is it up to 6?
It is 6. So I have to do 6.
So it has
so
to
you
be
have to bounce.
His commander and the Enchantress Presence
Does it
or
have
your
to-
Mind
or
Stone.
your Mind
It's just non-land permanent, so I could bounce my own Mind Stone.
Yeah.
But that kind of screws me.
Because that's at 4. So
I think I'll bounce Hutch's 2 other things.
Yeah, I was like, I
It's
don't
not-
have
It's not like I'm
anything.
doing anything in this game anyway.
I don't have.
And then I will go ahead and pass.
Thanks,
Austere
Tank.
command, man.
You're welcome.
Austere command.
Island.
Because remember,
what
I
you
don't care if
get
this deck wins.
For playing that as a commander. But his commander costs less now.
Yeah, but it'll still come out
Counterspell.
small.
Counters.
Yeah.
Changes his
Yeah.
presence.
Listen, I did what I can.
Hey, I like it, Tank. I appreciate it. We're doing things.
I think I bounced your enchantment too, Hutch.
Man, he was
I
doing
just-
a lot.
I was
Oh, you
doing
sure
a lot.
cast. Okay.
Nope.
Man, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I literally didn't commit to the board and didn't play anything for a while. I left very huge signs that I was going to do something
Cavalry.
soon.
Well, yours I wasn't too. I kind of knew that was coming.
What does that one do?
That's the one. Whenever I cast a spell that targets Triton Cavalry, I may return it to target enchantment to its owner's hand.
Yes.
So I guess you did have enchantment room.
Did you draw your card?
Oh, yeah, I guess he did.
It's not an
Oh,
enchantment.
it's
I'm
not
gonna play-
enchantment.
Yeah,
creature.
it's just a regular.
Just a regular ass creature. I'm going to play a command tower. Yeah.
I wish I had a command tower.
Let's
Any source of
go
black
on
would
ahead
be
and
great.
tap my lands. Right.
I just need lands or ramp or my commander
3
back.
and 4. 5. Let's just casually play a Sunscorch Regent. And then I'm gonna just pass the turn.
What does that one do?
Flying 4/3 whenever opponent casts a spell, put a +1 counter on him, and I gain a life.
That seems bad
Just
for me.
a casual little good fun guy. He does have cost more. Just a casual little fun guy.
Well, there's a Soul Ring.
Whoa.
Gain a life. Hey, Lucindo Raptor only costs 3. He just small.
Mm-hmm. He's a small little boy. He uses Soul Ring.
He could. If he has a bolt, he could hit somebody for 3. It would come in with 3 counters, or is it each player? I guess I don't know Indoraptor's exact wording.
For the damage that has been dealt to my opponents this turn.
Yeah, so he could bolt somebody and then cast him. Like, he's got it. He's got a lava dart that deals 1 damage.
Can we close this?
Okay, what? That's a good move. That's
Then I'm
smart.
going to move to end step, discard Zeotora's
You discard your
Envoy.
commander.
And you're up.
Come on.
Yeah, that was really rough.
I had to do 6. Deliberate.
He did have to do
He didn't have to do 6. And
And it
I
was a
have-
good move.
I have been a large threat.
You've literally been the only threat in the game so far, really.
Well, Tank was a threat for a second until you blew up the board. Niv Miz, it's scary.
Yes,
Try to
Niv Mizzet itself is
draw a
scary.
card. It would have been scary knowing
Because
now-
like
right now
had
I'm drawing
one
cards.
had he had like a curiosity in hand.
Serum
that's game.
Visions, draw a card.
Like,
Yeah, and like
oh, you've cast 2 spells, game 2.
I have cast 2 spells.
But yeah, like if he has curiosity in hand, or he does this, he still has a blue where he could have done it
yeah.
if he had drawn a curiosity or something along those lines. Well, hell, he's already drawing cards. That's damage. He's damn near board wiped already. Because
Yeah.
it's any target.
Irrevore Flamesmith. So whenever I cast instant or sorcery, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Okay, so I'll just net.
I will go ahead and pass.
I'll just gain a counter and not a life.
Sunscorch Regent is going to be a problem.
Nah, man, nah. He's just casually sitting here.
Just casually getting bigger as I cast spells.
Yeah, see, player removal is the best removal. So if you remove Tank, he's not as
Tatsunari?
good. He's not as good.
Cast Bite and Athassel?
Are you bouncing something on cast?
No. I changed his presence.
What does that one do?
When
Before
a
it was
creature
lost.
deals damage, it
Draw a card.
draw cards. When it deals
And-
combat.
Okay.
Damage to a
And
player.
then what's the tap ability?
Creatures your opponents control attack this turn of Fable.
So it's just goat. Oh no, because it can attack you.
I have that in my Brand deck.
It's not goat, just
Yeah.
it's like goat, but just not as good.
Yeah.
That was what's cool about propaganda last game. Last
Yeah.
game was I could
Yeah.
then do that with you if you didn't have mana to spend. I will pass my turn. Draw a card.
Oh, you could just. Oh,
Huh.
Hmm.
Right.
I'm just looking at the size of that and the life totals.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about that. Let's not.
I'm not currently worried about it.
Let's
There's somebody
not
else that
even-
is maybe a little worried.
Let's just ignore that. I'm gonna play a shy.
And I want to point out earlier, you did say you know that his deck can be a
He
problem.
did.
Who I also know his deck can be a problem.
Yeah, and then I chose to attack you instead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Smart play.
So
Smart
whenever
play.
opponent casts a spell, he also gets +1. Cool. I did things right. I'm so glad I tapped my mana correctly.
Good job.
I don't do it that often. Stalker. 11.
Yep.
It does me no good to kill him.
Yeah.
Pass. Pass his turn. Yeah, it just does me no good to kill him.
Pre-combat main phase. We're gonna.
I have an austere command.
I don't think
is
you
all
probably
you-
got a way to get it
Have
back.
You have Terramorphic Expand,
Yeah, he
Composer-
has Terramorphic Expanse. And then just
Composer
some
of Spring,
other
Bor
stuff.
Umbra, and Yargle Multani.
It just matters land or non-land.
Yeah. I'm gonna exile the Aether Gale. So I'll
I get that.
gain 2.
That's-
You each will
that's a good
lose
move.
2.
That's a good move. That is a good move.
Yeah.
I said I don't have any extra counter things.
You're just angry it bounced everything.
A little bit. I'd like to play this Enduring Courage.
It'll get plus. Oh no, that's the one that gives the things. Is it other creatures?
Another creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play this Rockfall Vale as a land for turn. Still no black.
Oof. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, guy.
So Gunnar, you got that counter spell?
Oh, depends. What are you playing?
Indoraptor.
How many counters would it come in with currently?
It would come in with 6.
It would come in with 6. Unfortunately, I do not have a counter spell. It's done. You've done 6 damage?
Yeah, because
Yeah, Clothis did 2 to each
two
of you.
us.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I do get a counter. I'm gonna gain a life, and then yeah, gets +2 on my haste. That's something it does. That is something that it does. Don't have a counter spell for that. Don't have a counter spell for that.
You were like, yeah, I tapped my mana right. I was like,
It just depends what you got. Like I said, it depends what you got.
that makes sense.
As long as it's not a spell.
No.
As long as it's not a creature. Probably. I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah, that tracks.
Question is at this point is do I look at Gunnar, Gunnar, are we cool?
Hey.
Or
Hey man.
because like you got some scary stuff going on. I have an opportunity to hit you,
understand.
Mm-hmm.
And how big
but
is
the
he?
crackback's gonna hurt.
The crackback
He's
is
a
definitely
he's
gonna
an
hurt if you
8-7
do.
right now.
So I mean,
If you swing with
Cool.
anybody, he
Listen.
or
Or sorry,
sleeping yourself
he's
up.
an 11-7
I'm-
right now.
that's okay. That's okay with me. I'm not. You're cool. We're cool.
I would say the threat is if you attack, I mean that leaves you wide open no matter who you go after, whether or not you
Yeah.
swing at him.
But like
Hey,
he can make his stuff unblockable. I don't
can
have any
block his
reach.
stuff, so
Oh, okay.
I can block his stuff because I have flying. But there's Tank.
I have a 2-1.
Tank
That is
hasn't hit
a
me in
threat.
all
Hutch.
this game.
Tank hasn't been hit by my commander at
And
all.
he has Minache.
That's a really good point. Hey, Tank,
yeah.
But I don't know how this deck works.
11
That
minutes
deck
coming
works
at you.
very
I
scarily.
cannot block because I
Alrighty.
only have one creature.
That deck works
So,
very scarily
11 commander damage.
sometimes. That's a big
I'll
boy.
say the one time I played against it, I didn't get to play against it.
Boy.
Then I'll pass.
See, it was one of those things last time I played against it where he played nothing for a long time, and then all of a sudden he was about to win.
Yeah.
We're gonna play that
It was last time. It was like, oh, 5's just kind of over there. We're all.
one short.
And then he's just like, okay, I'm going to do this, and rock. Okay, he's the. Let's
Yeah.
get him out of here.
I'm going to continue to be a problem. I'm going to cast the other Niv-Mizzet. Whenever I draw a card, deals 1 damage. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery, I get to draw a card. Pass.
He has a flyer. I don't like that.
Yeah, that is like the one big weakness. There's only like 1 or 2 flyers in this deck.
Mhm.
I'm going to bestow Triton Wave Breaker on Tatsunari Toad Rider.
Doesn't that give it prowess?
Does give it prowess. That's +1/+1 and prowess.
Nice.
On cast, I get to draw a card. Everybody loses life. I gain a life. That's the first time
Okay,
this
so you
happened
cast a
all
spell,
game.
I will just not take life because I gain a life.
Well, technically, they both happen.
What? Yeah. Let me get my fingies
Yep.
working. Do we just take 1 life whenever you cast an enchantment?
Yep.
That's it?
And I gain a life. Yep.
Man, I thought it was for the amount of enchantments.
It's the little
you
things
had.
in life.
It is.
Yeah, that's what she tells him to.
Oh, man.
That's the goal.
I'm gonna play Traveler's Cloak.
What does Traveler's Cloak do?
I get to choose. Comes into play. I choose a land type, and an enchanted creature has land walk of the chosen type when I choose forest.
Yes.
Why don't you choose Mountain? It's so mean.
He has less life, and you get scary, and I can't block. You can block my stuff.
Yo, shut up.
Um,
That's just saying.
Boo, burn down the mountain, burn down the forest.
So, and then when it comes into play, I draw a card. So on cast, everybody loses a life. I gain a life.
I lost my
Yeah, but
already.
I draw a card.
No. I have multiple dragons. We just burn the forest to the ground.
Yeah, it'd be that way.
But then I draw a card again from that. Then I'm going to play Sanctum Weaver.
Okay. So. Oh, God, that really sucks. Okay.
So that happens.
Everybody loses life. I gain a life.
Mine doesn't change.
I draw a card.
Yeah. Are you bouncing something?
No.
That's where I need to start. That's where I'm starting to see what's
Forest
going
return.
on here.
To my move.
I'm
3
3
triggers
you
of
guys
prowess,
play
so it's-
enchantments, but that's a stupid ass card.
I've got a couple of
I love that.
enchantments.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good
yeah.
card. Let me rephrase that. It's a really good card because I use it in everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, it taps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Right now.
I think I put it in my Joriel deck.
Yeah, you should.
Mhm.
Anything that has to do with enchantments and has green, it should be in
Yep.
there. And then if you have white or blue, there are very many infinite mana
Hey,
combinations.
Tony, that's not coming at me, right?
Nope.
He's like, well.
I answered really quickly there, and then I realized that like we're getting towards the end game here. My current plan is not to send it at you.
Okay.
Because I don't. It might just stay back for now. I was like, I answered really quickly, and there's actually things have changed. So
You're a bit overconfident.
He's up.
So how many?
4, 5, 6 right now.
I mean, yeah, essentially you could kill Niv and your toad would get through. Or no, because he'd probably just kill your toad. He has no flyers. I have
I'm
flyers.
just gonna sit back. I'm not gonna do anything.
Pass?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I'm at 12 life. I feel
I'll
like if I
keep
attack,
that
it might
on.
get targeted.
That is something. Sorry. That's gonna be really loud.
We're quiet. We were quiet during that. She
Yeah.
cut it out.
Nothing else was happening. So
Good.
yeah, we're kind of a quiet bunch tonight. I blame Tank.
It's my fault.
So, yeah.
Well, I'd be more excited if this deck
How big's
did
Niv?
anything.
He's a 5'5".
Who?
Niv,
Yeah, sure.
or is he a 6'6"?
No, it's 5/5. And then I got this 2/1.
That doesn't matter to me. I have flyers.
Matters to me. He does damage on spellcast. He's important to this deck, I assume.
Okay. No, I do actually probably need to leave up some blockers. There's a lot of some big things, so I'm going to just pass the turn.
Alrighty. Thought I heard you start to say Stalker, and I was like, "Hey, I thought we were cool, man. I thought we were
No,
cool."
I was going to send a little bit just because you are at a high life total. I wasn't going to send the big boy. Just a little trim off.
Send
the
his little
top.
brother.
Just a little, yeah, just a little bit. Just a little trim off the top.
Okay, so pre-combat main. I think we're gonna do the Niv Mizzet in your graveyard, Tank.
Okay.
So I'll gain 2. You'll each lose 2. I've got to try this. I don't think it's probably going to happen. But I'd like to Chaos Warp your Sunscorch Regent.
In response.
So I do have triggers.
I have 1 mana. What's going to happen?
You do also have a trigger off a Niv, though, right?
Oh,
Because I
yeah,
cast an instant.
Yeah, he casts.
Oh,
it.
yep. Everybody takes 1.
Okay, so
Everybody takes
I thought it was just target.
whenever you draw a card, deals 1 damage to any target.
Okay.
Can I get rid of anything?
Okay, so he has.
You could hit the
triggers.
Indoraptor.
I'll hit the Indoraptor.
Really?
It won't kill it.
Wow.
It won't kill it. It'll
won't
just
kill
trigger it,
it.
and then it might.
Yeah, it'll just trigger it and deal damage and
Oh.
might kill you.
I'll hit Gunnar.
It might just kill you.
That's true.
Okay, so you have that. Hutch, do you have any responses?
Nope. I got nothing.
I'm gonna play Snakeskin Veil and give it hexproof and a +1 counter till end of turn.
That's fair. I knew you had something. You get another Niv trigger.
I casted Snakeskin Veil, sir.
So I could have killed the Indoraptor. Or does it have 3?
No.
Oh, it's got 7.
He's
Oh, it's got
seven.
7, but never mind. This
Yeah.
time I'll hit Stalker.
I get it. You had to try.
I had to
You
try.
had to try. Just for sure. Don't blame you in the
2,
slightest.
4. I'm gonna play a Hulking Raptor. Just a 5/3 ward too.
Yeah,
Gives me mana,
yeah, it
which I probably won't be able to use.
is. Man, yeah, you are kind of getting
It does bring Clothis onto the field.
Sucks.
It does have haste. You could use it.
Yeah, it does have haste.
Does it have
It's
haste?
a 7/3 haster.
It's a
That's
7/3
big
haste.
bay. That is a big bay.
We're at the point where I'm like,
You just gotta start making
I
decisions.
could just start. Like I could take Tank out.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta start making some decisions.
I think
Somebody's got to,
that might be the thing
because
to
we're
do.
getting down there.
So I'm gonna swing Indoraptor and Clothis and the Hulking Raptor at Tank.
Well,
Or is that
hold
ex-
on.
that's excessive.
How big's your commander? Because it's got
Like,
menace.
So
So outside of
Commander
that, you
has
just
menace.
need to send 7 outside of that,
Commander's
which is
9.
Hulking Raptor. Would be
Yeah.
enough to kill him, even if he blocks your commander.
Yeah, and actually, what I'm gonna keep the Hulking Raptor back. I'm gonna send Clothis and the Enduring Courage as well as the Indoraptor at Tank. So it's 3, 7, and then
Okay. So I will block. I will double block the
I
commander.
see.
So that
why.
should have a trigger, right?
Yep.
Yes, it'll have
Yep.
a trigger.
so it'll have
But
a
I
trigger.
see.
So
I
hopefully
see what
it hits someone else other than me.
I see. So at least if he blocks
If
and
he had
kills
blocked and
that,
killed
it
that,
comes
it would've
back.
come back.
It's gonna come back. Yeah.
creature,
So
yeah.
the best
Yeah,
the
that's the
best thing to me is hopefully that interrupter hits someone else on my way out.
Okay. It
Nope.
doesn't.
hit you.
So I'm dead.
Hit you and you're dead before you even died.
I
Um,
tried.
Or I guess it all
But
happens.
that's what 5,
Well, hold
6,
on.
7 damage to the end.
Hold on. Does that
It's
Is he here
five,
for the
it's 5
trigger?
damage.
Yes, because it
5
does
damage.
damage all happens at the same time? So technically, he's already dead.
So Tank's already
before
dead.
Well,
the
Just
trigger.
stay
So
based
how does
with-
that work?
okay. So
Or does he die? Does he die to
so
state-based actions?
when does that trigger? Does it
On
trigger
damage.
so on
when
damage,
he's
the
dealt
trigger
damage.
goes on the
Okay,
stack.
so the trigger will go onto the stack. Damage now just happens. It no longer uses
Yeah.
the stack. So that goes onto the stack. So now it'll
Damage
be 1, 2, 3,
happens.
4, 5,
Okay.
6.
Okay,
so,
so
that being said, I'm going to re-roll it.
yeah.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But yeah, because the trigger will stay on the stack.
1. So Hutch, it's either 9 damage or a second non-token creature.
We're already past combat.
And we're
Yes.
past combat.
Oof.
Indoraptor is dead because that was what?
5.
Yeah.
5/5 and a 2/1.
Yes, 5, 5,
Yeah, so it is.
So 7 damage total.
So Indoraptor's dead.
Oof. Okay.
I was gonna put a Eldrazi on the top of my deck.
Yeah. So then
He's dead. Hutch is
I'm
like,
dead.
why?
second main phase.
He has no
I got
mana.
nothing, so passing to you, Hutch.
Oh man. Oh man.
Draw.
You didn't cast any spells. You didn't cast any spells after that. He didn't cast anything. Just making sure I did.
Nope.
Miss
Nope,
anything.
I blocked and died.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. He's only just a casual 7/7. The other one's rather large.
Uncharted Haven, I'm going to choose blue. Move to combat. I'm gonna
That's why I wish you
swing
put him down anymore.
a
He does.
four. He has no. He can't block that.
Oh, did you?
Landwalk.
Oh yeah, you
Landwalk,
have land
yeah.
walk. I forgot about
I
that.
have Force Walk. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send 4 commander at you.
Why me?
Just for
Is my question.
Well, yeah, why is it 4?
Because he has +1/+1 and prowess.
Oh,
So
you
don't
have
cast
it. You have a
any
So-
first.
You have the most life. I don't know. You've been hitting me a lot. You're the only one that's done damage
That is
to me.
true.
I mean, yeah, your commander did just smack him for another 9,
That was out of my control.
and it
I
is
understand
pretty
the
much
frustration,
like.
but
I understand your frustration.
Does it really
Do
matter?
in
Does
the
it really
honest
matter?
answer, I know he's made it to the next round. I make it to the next round if I beat you.
that's
That's
fair.
fine.
He has
That's
to.
fair.
He has to win.
I would have to take first.
You have
make
to
it the
take. Yeah,
next.
he has.
Oh,
Cut that. Cut that out. They don't need to know.
Leave
all
it
that.
in. Points matter.
But no,
Because he
that's
has
fair.
to get
No,
first.
Yeah.
Because it is
is a
elite.
tournament.
No, I
For
think
him
it's
to
fair to
make
leave
it-
that in because it's elite, and that is the way you want to think in the
Essentially,
league.
he
Yeah,
needs
so-
me to
no, that's
kill
totally
him.
fair.
Tournament wise,
He
I know
needs
he's made
me
it to the
to
next
kill
round.
him.
I make it to the next round if I beat you.
That's totally
kinda where
fair.
my brain is at.
Totally
Yeah.
fair. Okay,
Arch enemy.
so that's what
Arch
4.
enemy.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's.
That's how it works.
No, and that's totally fair.
When it deals combat damage, I draw a card from.
Don't make me do anything stupid. I'm just gonna say that.
Make it do something stupid.
You know what? Make Gunnar mad so he swings at you instead.
Gosh.
I don't know if he'd be able to do enough damage to me.
2, 3.
No, I don't think so.
Because I net life.
I'm gonna
because
cast
when he
Greenhouse.
casts,
Yep.
I get a counter and I don't lose life.
Yep.
Just Stalker.
Can I get
does.
a die?
Yeah.
Just so I can show that rickety gazebo is locked still.
Yeah.
It's an enchantment. I get to draw a card,
And you gain a life, right?
and everybody loses a life.
Yeah, he lost one.
Okay.
Yep.
You can also bounce an enchantment if you want.
I can't because it's only if it targets Triton Cavalry.
Oh, so it has to. Okay.
Yep.
I see. I see. I
That
see.
is currently
I see.
an issue.
Yeah. Okay.
Play Weaver of Harmony.
Yeah,
I give it to you.
I gain a life. Everybody loses a life. I draw a card.
I get counters.
Is it specifically about the marker?
Play Court of Vantress.
I don't know what that does.
As a better become the Monarch. At the beginning of my upkeep, choose up to one other target enchantment or artifact. If you're the Monarch, you may create a token that's a copy of it. If you're not the Monarch, you may have Court of Vantress become a copy of it, except it has this ability.
Okay.
And you gain a life and draw a card.
Yes.
I lost the one already.
This could be it. I think so. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enchantments.
Okay.
We'll tap for 7 blue.
Did you count the Weaver as well? Or does it say other enchantments?
Weaver does include itself. It's just number of
Okay.
enchantments that he controls.
So you got 8 then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8.
And is the frog enchantment?
The frog is not an
You do
enchantment.
Hutch?
No, frog is not enchantment.
So
you do Hutch.
okay.
It's not coming at you. Okay. Obviously. Play Freed from the Real on Sanctum Weaver with,
So you're untapping him.
yeah, I'll be able to untap them.
Yep.
Create an infinite mana.
What are you gonna do with the infinite mana?
I'm going to cast
Because that is interruptible. So
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, you're
any responses to Freed from the Real.
No,
Gonna
you're
make-
doing your
Gonna make
mana
infinite
stuff.
mana with Freed from the Real.
Because what does Free from the Real read?
I can pay blue to tap a creature, pay blue to untap
So
a creature.
essentially,
yeah.
he does,
And Sanctum
X
Weaver
amount of
makes
blue.
X amount of blue,
Yeah.
so you just
he's
Okay.
always,
and
he's
then
always
he
in that
changes
positive,
colors,
fair.
and
Okay.
yeah, and
So
he can just keep.
with that, I'm going to pay more than what you have in your deck, so 100
Okay.
into that. I'm going to play Villainous Wealth and exile the top card or X cards from your library. You may cast any number of those spells with mana value X or less from among those without paying your mana cost.
So you hold on.
Hold on. Nope.
I love how Gunnar was into that up until right
Nope. Negate.
Gosh,
Oh,
dang it.
Nope. As soon as you said
Gunner's
you
a
could cast
party
them all
pooper.
for free.
Well, I still get the.
As soon as you said you
Still
could cast
cast
them
it.
all for free.
We could cast one for free, right?
No,
Uh,
X was
No, you
however
just-
many was in your
It's
deck.
X. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
it's
can cast
X.
X for
Yeah.
free. Okay.
Yeah,
So if I made an infinite amount of mana,
yeah.
casted that.
It's like okay.
You still
Yeah.
have.
So you still have.
I still have a draw trigger off.
You st-
Well,
Yes.
technically, you have, let's say, 5 million mana. You still have
Yeah.
like 5 billion. Now.
5
You
million.
still have a
minus
lot of
100.
mana
Okay.
Yeah. You still, because it's still your turns. You still have a lot.
because
of
you
mana.
just only paid.
Probably like
That
80
much,
to 90.
Yeah.
Probably like 80.
I guess you could probably count.
So then I will cast
I can't let you do that one.
Dragon Shadow, targeting Triton Cavalry.
Okay.
When I target that, I will bring back Triton Wavebreaker. I will then, everybody will lose a life, I'll gain a life.
Okay.
And I'll get to do that infinite amount of times because I'll then cast Triton Wavebreaker.
Okay.
You
So
don't-
I'm gonna have
you-
infinitely large creatures because you do
I
realize I
understand.
don't.
You don't
die,
have
right?
infinite black. You have infinite blue.
He can. So
No,
that's
any
have,
color.
that's any one color.
Oh,
So
okay.
he
At
just
any
does
point.
blue
Got it.
and then
Okay.
he changes colors to
Got
pick the other color.
I thought it
Yeah,
was just
so in theory, he's
Nope.
got like 500,000 of his 3 colors floating.
and he can swap it.
Yeah, so I'll just keep
Okay.
trading
So
these.
Stalker eventually just dies.
I'll do that 20 times to gain me 20 life and then draw me 20 cards because I'm drawing on each of those.
Oh, right, because it's not going to hurt Gunnar.
Yep. Because I net a life every time he casts, and he just keeps casting it.
Yep.
And I lose a life every time.
Yep.
Yeah. So he just dies,
I'll
and
draw
he's
20
doing
cards.
Congratulations.
it 20 times.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And
It's a shame he did this.
And
like
you still
after
have all of that
combat.
mana. So now can you take out Gunnar?
It's after combat. So I mean, maybe.
Well, if he draws into
But
something nice.
Oh, I
so
got
in response to all your draw triggers,
Well, yeah, because he after he can now working in the face, he can still
yeah,
generate
yeah,
mana.
yeah. I understand that part. I'm gonna exile the cavalry, and I'm gonna lose 3 life.
Okay.
So at least he can't bounce it and just keep doing other things.
He can't draw the rest of his deck to find an answer.
I can.
He can
Oh,
just.
still-
He still has mana, so he
I'm
just
going to
can't.
cast Omniscience.
Yeah,
Now I can just cast things for free.
I guess.
I should have just
You could
exiled your
effectively
commander.
cast him for
I guess I should have just
four.
exiled your commander because
Yeah, you
every
basically
time
cast
you
him for
cast
free.
Right.
something,
I just realized that
here's
as
the
I
problem.
said that.
Here's the problem. He's after combat. So do you have a way to kill me?
I
Because I'm netting
Yes.
life every time you cast a
Yes,
spell.
I have.
Like I am every time you cast, I'm
Right.
gaining life. So I've already gained.
Oh,
Okay,
so
so
you're-
You did it.
tenacity.
You did it 25 times.
Well, but he's pinging you one each time as
He's-
well.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
you're staying
so,
the same.
So I'm
you're
staying
staying
the
the same.
same
He
right
just
now.
needs to find a way
And
to take
now-
damage.
Now you're losing it
Okay,
because
so
of
how
the-
many enchantments do you have left in your deck that you can cast? How in your hand right now?
Well, I can.
I know you can still draw, but I want to see
Yeah,
how
so
many
I'm
you
gonna-
have left. I want to see if you have 23.
Idle on
left.
a blossom.
Yeah, he has to play it out.
Okay, so now I lose one more
Yep. I'll
because
get
I
one.
just start losing one,
Then I'll draw a
and I
card.
just have infinitely large creatures. I'm not gonna keep track. I want to see how many enchantments you actually have left
And I'll draw 2 because of Idle on a blossom.
because you've already went to combat.
So now I can.
You've also got to not deck yourself.
So I just need you to count how many enchantments you have left.
But he also does have
And
to
not deck
himself.
yeah, he has
himself.
to not deck himself.
Because are the draws maze or
No, they are not maze. So I need to know if he has enough to kill me.
So
I should have played Simic Ascendancy last turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So that's 8 enchantments, and then you draw 16 cards.
Yep. 1, 2.
Do those enchantments have any triggers themselves? Or
Oh,
are
that's a
they
good
doing
point.
anything? Or are they?
One gains him more life.
Which
Taps
Which
one more
does-
color.
It
draw
gains him
more
one extra
cards,
life extra.
Search a library.
So that draws him an extra card and it gets +1.
Turns the thing. I'm gonna turn your.
Which one? They're all
Sun-
in. So they're all, these are +1 creatures. So all you're doing is getting rid of
Or plus
flying.
the Sun
colors.
Scorch would be
The
way
Sun
to do it.
Scorch would
Yeah.
kill me
Scorch.
faster
Yes.
because I'd be taking 2 life for every enchantment. So you need at least 10 enchantments to enter.
4.
So you just played,
And you would probably.
That was a creature. That one was a creature.
and you would probably
Setessan
play.
Champion is a creature. so
but he
far.
he counted out his enchantments. So,
I know. So far, he's counting out so
I
far.
know, but
All I
we-
need him to do
you-
is hit 12.
but you need to take the damage for what he's playing.
3, 4.
Right now,
5,
he's
6.
just counting how
No,
many.
I'm
he's got.
gonna.
Okay, so
play
how
them.
many? 6? So
6,
that's
yes.
12.
Well, would you want to play that other one first so that he's taking the extra damage? Because the order you're
Well, he
playing.
is. That's
Okay, I was saying
Yeah,
the
I
order
already
you're playing
took-
them in
I
is also
took
going
the I
to be.
took the 2 for that.
Yeah.
Already, so I'm down to 9. So I need him to hit 5 more enchantments without decking himself somehow, because he does have lands. He's gonna eventually. hit.
Yeah.
1,
And I know there's creatures, instants, and sorceries.
And
So
did you get any draws off the?
7.
yeah, he gets extra draws off of Setessan Champion
Right.
because he gets +1s
And Item of
enchantments
Blossoms.
enters.
And So actually, it's
So he can. None of them are maze. I actually think Eidolon might be. Nope, they're all.
They're all.
So he draws 3 every time one enters. So I would. So he's already
6,
done 7, including this, because I took the damage for that. So
21.
21 automatic. How many do you have?
2, 3, 4, 5,
So you
6,
have to
7,
take at least
8,
21.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I really hope we're not messing
So he
these
hasn't-
up. The comments will fix it.
The biggest issue is we're not actually playing it out.
We're
We're fast forwarding some of it. so-
Yeah, kind of, but like, because I have no responses to anything.
Right.
So it's just kind of like if he has a way to
So
kill
then
him,
it's
he needs
Shimmering Wing. So 1,
2,
2,
2,
3.
2. You need 2 more. And you're drawing,
Four.
so you are drawing cards every time you play them.
Yeah.
And that does matter. So
Yep.
I was at 9, so you've played 3 already. So you got to draw
Is that
at
what I'm
least
at?
9. Nope, they're all, you have
3.
to.
The one on top we haven't done yet. So
6.
Okay.
7, 8, 6,
9.
9.
so then now if you're playing the top one,
So you need 2.
Yep, but you got to remember you got to draw.
are you? Yeah.
1, 1, 2.
I'm at 1.
It looks like I got it.
I think you missed.
Propaganda.
I think you missed a series of draws.
I can. 1,
Well, if he did, that's going to kill him.
It will.
3.
Because on cast, it would kill him for propaganda.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11,
So I guess do you want to play? Do you want to play propaganda? Or do you want? Well, it's not going to matter.
We would both die at the same time because he would deck himself and I would take damage. I don't either. Because no, he would. So both would go on the stack. He gets to decide which way they resolve, right?
No.
Yeah,
Because of the draw triggers.
because
Well, no. So
Because of the cast.
the
triggers
cast
and the
trigger
draws.
would happen.
He could do
Then
the
he can
damage
draw, so he
and
can
then
do the damage
draw
first,
and
then
die
draw, then he
after.
dies after.
yeah.
So he can kill Gunnar by
So
stacking
he
the
would,
trigger.
yeah, he
Right?
would stack the triggers such that the
Yeah.
damage would happen
And
first,
then he would draw the last
and
two.
then you would be dead before he.
I was
had
hoping he
to
would deck
out.
himself.
That would have been pretty good.
No, but
I was hoping he would whiff just enough to like deck himself.
no, but he had to get
die.
himself down.
He
to
was
2.
really close, and he technically does deck himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Well done.
I should have got
So-
rid of. So I should have gotten rid of his commander. Is
So
really
we-
what I should have
So
done. with
because
him,
you
which
messed
is
it up,
amazing.
You should have got rid of Kaimi.
we almost had
I don't
two
give a shit.
full.
Is that the one that deals the damage? Oh,
We almost had 2 full deckings.
I mean, I coulda
you
got
almost-
rid of a lot
You
of
almost
things
had
to
him
do
down
with
your
this.
full deck.
because if I got rid of Kaimi, you would have just made him again.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
I'd have
you
to
would
get rid of your
Tatsunari,
commander,
which I could just recast him then still.
or I could have waited, got rid of Omniscience or
Yeah, I
something.
was really lacking in black.
I just didn't want
and
you
I
to keep
needed it.
bouncing shit.
Yep.
Either way,
Hey,
I was almost set up to
I
start
did have
using Mira
Simic
to
Ascendancy
put,
in my hand since the very beginning of the
Yeah.
game. But I also had Austere Command in my starting hand, so I wasn't going to commit like a bunch of shit and then just have it get blown up.
that's probably the best that deck's ever worked. I knew I made it once I beat Tony, so I would
Yeah.
not
Because he
care.
had-
Yeah.
No, and it's a
So
good way to
5
think
had
about
to
it
get
too, and I
third.
think it's worth leaving
Yeah.
that in.
You had to beat 5.
you
No
to-
matter what, you had to beat 5.
That I knew that because I was going to take 5 out right from the jump,
And then he had to win.
Yeah, I had to take
and I-
first in order to make it.
and I had assumed that if I started jumping 5
And
and
for
not
me-
anybody else, that nobody would target.
Yeah.
For me, it
If
was
these two
just
would
kind
start to
of
duke it
like, who do I want to take to the finals with me and who don't I want to play against? And that's definitely one of them.
And that's politics.
Yeah, but no, and I think it's probably worth leaving that in because it is.
Like,
I mean,
it's not
Yeah.
even like politics. It's I love you 5,
we're
but
playing
that
in
deck
a-
is disgusting, and I don't
it-
want to play against
it's
it
a late,
because it's hard
relatively
to deal with. for
relatively
I
laid
just
back
want to know
league, but it's
where's
still
all the
league.
ramp cards in this? I got
Because,
stuck on
like,
mana.
Once he starts
Well, and it also like,
casting and copying all of
as a
his spells,
podcast,
there's not a whole
it
lot to
teaches
deal with.
someone who's newer and wants to watch and learn like, oh, I'm playing in these tournaments, like, oh, how I could think
How
about
does place
And like,
Yeah.
no, if I'm gonna be the only one with counter spells per se, other than like Cairo would have like 2 or 3 maybe.
No, he's got reprieve.
He's got
Yeah.
reprieve. He
Mhm.
might put in like lapse of sanity or whatever the other one is, but there's only like 3 white ones. Dion probably doesn't have the 1 green one I think that exists, and I think it's like very like creature specific or something.
There are some specific
So like
green
the
ones.
only person that would really have a lot of interaction for it is me, and I can't deal with it like that. It's just blatant honesty. And then Indoraptor is just there's
I
not
got-
enough
I got off to a
to deal with
disgusting
it.
start.
because it
Yeah.
gets so nasty so fast. And if it was
love
targeted,
that deck.
if it was I do really like it. That is a red
It's-
deck that I enjoy, and I don't really enjoy red that
Yeah.
much. But if it was targeted, I wouldn't care about it as much.
The fact that it's
But the
random,
fact that
yeah.
it's random,
Because if it was targeted, I'd be like,
it's more
I could-
political.
yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
And now it's like, okay, it doesn't matter. He's got a 14-14 commander. Fuck. Okay, we just got to deal with it and hope that he doesn't roll my number. Like,
yeah.
it sucks, but
No, I do like the Indoraptor deck.
yeah, that's a really sweet deck. I'm gonna be honest, Hutch.
Yeah.
I,
Oh, you
I
wanna do it
would.
at the
I
end,
could have
too?
just blown up
Yeah.
all enchantments too early on when I played Austere Command, but I didn't want to burn you like that because you were low on life and I needed you in the game. I
All
needed
right,
you to
guys.
stay in the game.
Thanks for sticking with us to the end of this game. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Bye, internet.
Bye.